YouTube Wardog message over. Welcome back, guys, to the second mission of the Canadian campaign on Combat Mission Shock Force 2. The mission is called Faith, and we are going to be kicking it off here. I'm going to read our briefing. It is 04:55 on the 22nd of June 2008 in Tall Tamir. As C Company approaches the southern outskirts of Tall Tamir, D Company assembles at Maple in preparation for its part in the operation to seize control of the Tall Tamir crossing. C Company, of course, was what we were doing in Mission 1. Establishing control of the crossing in good time is essential to the smooth progress of operations planned for later this morning. Failure to do so in the time permitted will result in serious delays to the timetables of these future missions. Your primary objective is to destroy all enemy forces defending the bridge. Secondary objectives are to occupy and control the two road junctions, objectives Huron and Micmac. Starting forces A Company, the supporting company. Reinforcements D Company arriving in waves over 5 to 25 minutes. Assault Pioneer Platoon, estimated arrival time of 25 minutes. And two separate tank troops, ETA 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Fire support from the same as we had in the first mission, two sections of 155mm howitzers, one FA-18 Hornet and two AH-64D Apaches from the USA. Intelligence indicates that the town beyond the bridge is being defended by a small force of Fedayeen fighters led by a commander named Farrakhan, a tough and seasoned leader. The defenders are estimated to be present in less than company strength and will be backed up by some ATGM and HMG teams. What the fighters lack in numbers, they will make up in determination. The bridge will almost certainly be mined with IEDs, as will the town beyond. But fortunately the river can be forded by dismounted soldiers. Rules of engagement are still limited. The town of Tall Tamir is heavily populated. Avoid collateral damage to buildings, especially avoid damage to the marked school building. Now, here's the map. We're going to be starting over here. Huron is in the back left corner, Micmac is in the centre here. And the enemy positions will be somewhere along the side of the town there. I have done this mission once before. I've completed the first 3 missions of the Canadian campaign before, and I've played, or at least started, the 4th, so the mission is not new to me. But here we go. We have limited forces at the start. We don't really have any infantry or anything like that. We have got quite a few armoured fighting vehicles, but given that there's a threat of ATGMs, we probably want to keep this what do we want to call it? This high ground ahead of these houses between us and anybody else. Of particular note, apologies for the cough, is this little building way out here. It's quite tall, and it does have, if you look, you can see that you can still see the roof there for certain parts of the our deployment zone. So we definitely want to be keeping our vehicles hidden. What have we got here? Platoon HQ for A Company. I think we'll just tuck them in over here. We've got one section. How much of this other dead ground is safe? It looks like most of the rest of it here would be safe, so we can use that as a vehicle staging area, I think. I mean, that's really close there, but is it safe to put somebody here? I mean, I'm going to say I'd rather not gamble it. I think it should be, but I'm not going to risk it. We'll move you over there. That is quite close to the vehicle in front. Should be Right, we also have, by the looks of the symbols here, a couple of observers. Just going to move their vehicles into here, and should be able to, yep, deploy the observers into this building. It's inside the deployment zone, so why not? Got more reconnaissance vehicles here, but once again, I don't really want to pop them anywhere where they might get seen by ATGMs. So we're going to use the buildings and the dead ground to protect the vehicles, because they could be useful force multipliers, but they're not, you know, armor is not invincible. And especially if the enemy has ATGMs and we don't know where, then they are most certainly not invincible. So we're just going to tuck all of our vehicles into various different places. Got a couple of jeeps here, which we will pop over here by this building. We've got the mortar platoon HQ, which will pop up on the second floor of here. And we've got Major Alcock, the A Company commander, who we will put on the ground floor of that building. Facing that way, please. Right, that's all the deployment we have available to do, so we're going to give a couple of orders here. We've got our forward control section under Captain Lamb, and the observer section HQ under Major Lafontaine. We're going to start by pushing Captain Lamb into this building. We'll have him wait there for a good 20 seconds. If he's okay, we'll have him move out to there, then up to there, and we'll say, if you wait 30, missed it. You wait 30 seconds and then move into that building. Right, that'll probably be our first minute. Let's kick that off. I'm not going to watch everybody move because there's very little going on, so we're just going to skip through the minute. Right, that's fine, we're still going. They are still moving up there. If you take a 10-second pause, well, let's make it a 15-second pause when you get up there, then move into that building. If you wait, and you know what? Let's just have you not bother with a pause, because otherwise it's going to be, by the time the minute's finished, he's still going to be there anyway. Okay. Alright, they made it in there with no issues. Lovely. We will tell Major Lafontaine to move up to there then. And her. Sorry. Okay, there's no exit to this other half of this building. So I think instead we will say hello, move straight into that building, and you guys take a 30-second pause just to give him time to move some of the distance. Then head out. And then as quick as you can, head down and in. Once again, still just going to sort of skip through the minute. Okay. These guys are almost in here, these guys are almost in here. Nobody's shot at any of them yet. So I'm fairly sure that this is clear, these are clear, these are clear. We won't know if this one is clear until they get in there, but once you get in there, wait for 45 seconds. They're probably just going to have to stay there, to be honest. You guys don't need to do that now. Just come through to here. Come out. And then join them in this building. Whoa! Steady on, combat mission. We're doing really well for time here. Again, just skipping through the minute. Cool. Should be 1 minute away from some of our reinforcements arriving. We're pretty confident that this is good, as are these. So if Major Lafontaine makes his way into there, we should probably do that as quickly as possible. Pause for 10, move through, pause for 10, move through, start observing. Meanwhile, Captain Lamb, is there a door in here? There is a door in here. LaFontaine. I'm going to bring him into here. We'll tell him to wait 20 seconds in there. That should tell us if most of this stuff's clear anyway then. And we'll bring him out. And say, quick as you can, down into that one. Wait another, we'll say wait 30 seconds there just in case, and you should be good to move through to there. We'll do a 20-second wait there, then through to there and start observing. Okay, skip through the minute. Yeah, they haven't encountered anybody, so we're good. And there's our reinforcements, including 2 tanks. We've also got an additional observer section here under Captain Woodward. Let's start off by pulling the LAV in behind that building. We'll have Captain Woodward head over here. This was really close to our deployment zone, so I'm actually fairly sure that all of the buildings down at this bottom bit are clear because they were either in or next to our deployment zone, which would be woefully unfair if the enemy were in there. So once you've done that, just take a lengthy old run, to be fair, and I kind of want them to be shielded from that roof, so maybe we should have them dismount and go this way instead. Now I think they should dismount that after the vehicle's finished moving, so down that way. The 2 tanks. I am not super pleased with where they are. yeah, not massively happy about it. So I'm going to tuck them in. I'm just going to have them both drive forward and like use the buildings that are already screening them and get in behind them, at least until we know what's what. Okay, what's this? D Company's Commander, Major Stewart. Okay. Where do I want all of these LAVs to be parked? I'm going to try something here just because I want to see how it goes. If I tell the LAV to wait for 15 seconds and then just, I don't know, reverse back into here, that should be plenty screened. If I do that, but I also tell Major Stewart to dismount the vehicle and head to there, will he get out? So here's the experiment. When do they get out? Do they get out before or after the vehicle's moved? And if the vehicle has a pause, do they get out before or after the vehicle is moved? This one will reverse back to here. This is LAV Captain Team, Sergeant Major Rogers. Okay, well, probably don't want you out of the vehicle. Oh, he's the platoon 2, he's the 2 IC. Okay, I see. Quite literally, 2 IC. Okay, these guys are definitely exposed to that building. I don't like that at all. Let's get down to where these buildings can screen the LAVs. So far back that I feel like you may as well just reverse into there, to be fair. 10th Platoon HQ, Captain Bermier. Okay, you can start by piling out into there. And what rank are you pretending to be? You're a lieutenant. Okay, you're out into there, and the mortar can just hop out and chill out that way, I guess. Infantry, how do we want the infantry to approach here? How do we want to advance to the river? These houses are probably the closest potential threat, and this is also a potential threat, so I think we're going to push this platoon over to the left flank. So we'll say, once you've dismounted, you should be shielded almost everywhere. You should certainly be shielded over to these buildings. So once you've dismounted, just in fact, not in any great rush. Let's just go over there and then down to there. Still got a lot of forces that are yet to join the map, so we'll take our time. Right, all the LAVs have got move orders, the tanks have got move orders, the infantry have got dismount orders. You don't. Let's get you up into there as well. These guys have still got some orders for moving. Gonna try and say don't engage anything outside of 95 meters. Okay, here we go. Doesn't look like they dismount if there's a pause. But they do dismount after the vehicle has moved. So if there's a unit in a vehicle and you give the vehicle orders to move, the unit will take its dismount after the vehicle's finished moving. Okay then. That's gone well. I just want to see if there's a point back here that's good for a screenshot, and I feel like there might well be. If we go get rid of the icons, turn the filter on, back a bit.
Soldier.
Ah!
Go, go, go!
Why did no screenshot occur?
Soldier.
What are you doing, Steam? You were supposed to screenshot. Okay then. Doing it. That's a shame, because this would be a really good screenshot. What if I switch it back to F12? Which is unfortunate because F12 is a command in the game.
Get out, move out. Move it, soldier.
One of those might end up being the screenshot for this battle. We are at the 24-minute mark, however. Right. These guys are now in position, so we're going to say don't shoot anything outside of there. These guys are not yet in position, and there's still a lot of movement going on. I'm just going to skip through the minute because I think most of the vehicles should be safe. Are you guys in your building yet? No. You've still got a long way to go as well. Okay. You're not actually doing any good right now, so let's just put you inside of the building. Okay, I'm just going to continue moving forces, mostly the infantry. You guys are in there now, so nothing beyond that wall. Well, you guys have reached your position, although you can't actually see anything from where you are. Right, if you... I'm just trying to... I don't think that they can see the rooftop of that building from here, but they're certainly close. Right, if you guys move slowly, which will make them crawl, onto that little bit of high ground, and then okay, still no contact. Are you in position? Almost, but not quite. These guys are still walking. Okay. We should probably bring you guys over this way as well, because your platoon is going that way. I mean, technically these guys are part of the same platoon, aren't they? What are you in command of? Oh, okay. You are the platoon commander for this stuff. You're the company commander. Okay. Right, then in that case... you definitely need to go over there. You might not need to. You can stay where you are, I think. But, you guys should probably start heading that way. Okay. Yep, we're fine. Aha! Hello. 11th platoon group has arrived. Interesting. Wow, it is getting crowded. We're already at the 30-minute mark, so I think we're going to leave part 1 of Faith here, and we'll move the new arrivals and stuff on part 2. Guys, if you're watching this far, if you've watched the first mission and you're still enjoying the campaign, please comment, like and subscribe. It does help to push the videos out to more people, which will hopefully help you know, me in general as a content creator, maybe bring more people to the Twitch streams, maybe help me eventually start generating some income on YouTube. I don't know, but if you do like what you see, please do like, please leave a comment, tell me how you think it's going, tell me, you know, any thoughts, feedbacks, anything you thought was cool, Any questions about combat mission, I'll try and answer them. Any advice on combat mission, I will definitely take it on board. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon, but for the time being, it's going to be War Dog out.